Hello! In this tutorial video, I'm going to show you how to make a spinning globe animation in Alight Motion. Before we continue, my Alight Motion projects are for sale. So if anyone is interested, the website is payhip.com/category. Alright, let's start with the tutorial. The first step is to create a project. You can copy my settings here if you want. Now, import this image that you guys can download in the description that is needed for this to work. I'm gonna extend the layer for at least 5 seconds. Now, open the Effects tab and choose Sphereize. This effect turned the image into a ball. Now what I will do is to turn off the light source setting, but it's your personal choice, because in this scenario, I want the ball to not have a realistic shading. You can go ahead and mess around with the setting here, so you understand what these do. I also did some tweaks on the globe to make it look more appealing. Alright, to make the globe spin, we'll need to choose the rotation on the Y option. Then, we'll go ahead and add a keyframe at the start at 180 and at the end of the layer at -180. And that's how you make the globe spin. Now that we've made the spinning animation, it's time to add the rest of the details, which is the stars, glowing rays, and others. Do keep in mind that these effects will cause a lot of lag to your device, so it's up to you whether you do this or not. Alright, so I want to start with a transition for the globe to appear at the start. So choose the scale and set it to 0 at the first keyframe, and set the second keyframe to whatever size you want for the globe to be at. Now for the graph, go in between both of the keyframe that we've made, and then follow the graph I use here for the bouncing graph. Also, these weird lines are just bugs, so ignore them. After that, this is the result. Alright, now I'm gonna add the star effect. Go ahead and pick yourself a star object, then adjust the appearance by this following. Extend the star layer till the end of the project, then let's hide the earth layer for now. Now, we're going to keyframe the appearance of the star. Choose inner radius setting, and we're gonna add 3 keyframes in this layer. So let's add them all first with no adjustment so it won't be confusing. Add them all at the left, middle, and right side for the keyframes, like this. Now set the first and third keyframe into 0. And set the middle keyframe to 60. Now go to each individual in between the keyframes graph like this. Just follow me. Now, this is what it looks like. Next, I'm going to make the star colored white, and now head over to the Transform tab and choose the scale. We'll add another keyframe with the same position as last time. Set the first and third keyframe to 0 and set the middle to the size whatever you want. Then, we add the graph, same as last time too. This is what it looks like. Now we have that done, we'll go into the Effects tab and add an effect called Scatter Field. Disclaimer: this would lag your device, so prepare yourself. We can see that the stars are now scattered around the field. Let's focus on moving the star layer below the earth layer, and let me adjust the scale setting. And this is what we have. At this point, you guys should just mess around with the settings and find the adjustment you like, but right now, I think I like it better if the stars are smaller, so I decreased the size in the effect setting. I decided to set a keyframe for the density setting because I want the stars to gradually appear at the beginning. You can just follow along with what I'm doing here. Now, this is my favorite part. Select the evolution setting and then add a keyframe at the start and at the end. And at the end of the keyframe, set it to 5. Now, each of the stars are now moving, which is really cool. Finally, we're going to add the adjustment layer. This is where we can add final touches for the visuals in the project. Go ahead and add a rectangle and fill it to the screen, and then add 2 effects. They are called the copy background and rays. Copy my settings here and add a keyframe for both length and intensity at the first and middle. At the middle keyframe, set the intensity keyframe for 0.1 and the length for 1. After that, follow my graphs. And that's it for the tutorial video. I hope you guys find this helpful, And thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye.